As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and play Chennedy Carter, because she didn't answer Caitlin Clark questions in the post game, but a day later, here she is answering questions before her game tonight.
At the end of the day, I'm a competitor. Now that it's another day, I've had an off day. Now I can answer your questions and I can let you know how I really feel about things. But I'm a competitor and I'm going to compete no matter who you are and no matter who's in front of me. So that's just what it was. Heat of the moment play. We're getting at it. We're going back and forth. It's basketball. It's all hoops. After we finish the game, it's all love.
Do you have any regrets on how it happened and everything that's happened since then?
I don't have any regrets with anything. I'm going to compete and play 100% hard no matter who it is, like I said, or who we're playing. No, I don't have any regrets.
Did you realize this was going to become a big national story?
It has become a big national story. We've had things that have been thrown into hoops like racism and just different things thrown to players that shouldn't even been brought up. This is a game I love. This is a game I'm passionate about. And at the end of the day, I'm thankful that I'm able to display it to everybody. And if you're going to watch the game, watch all of the game before you make opinions. Just watch the whole game and get to know the players. Those that saying you don't know players, you haven't watched the WNBA. Get to know your players that are already here and already in this league and already trying to make a mark.
All right, caller from Missouri, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, what's going on, man? This is T calling back.
What's up, brother?
Hey, man. I just wanted to give you kudos for bringing this up, and kind of in my basketball group. I was kind of in the middle because I'm listening to all, the media, and I'm seeing members in my group talk, all talking about how the ladies are jealous and envious. And then I said, okay, well, let me start watching. Man, and I start watching, and I start seeing, and I'm looking like, wait a minute, hold up. They're being aggressive and playing defense. Well, I watch women basketball. They play defense. They actually play defense. They actually play the game of basketball. And so that's when we start. Then I start videotaping and putting it on there and saying, can somebody explain why they shouldn't be bodying her up and not letting her get the ball? They should be bodying her up.
Correct.
And just all, to wrap it up, I just determined now, man, it's the media trying to leverage her and make money.
Correct.
That's what they're trying to do. And what's happening is those other players are getting in the way of their marketing dollars. And I'm not talking about the consumer. I'm talking about the corporate.
Correct.
And that's what I think is going on. And they trying to make them ladies, bow down. And they should not. They should go and play the game of basketball.
Do you think those corporate suits, because at the top they all rub elbows and talk, and because they all in bed together, right? Do you think that those corporate suits are talking to platforms like ESPN and saying, "Hey, we need your voices on your platform to go out and speak against all of this physical play against Caitlin Clark, because we can't continue to market and sell her merch if she's not performing"? And do you think they're using the media to put pressure on the WNBA to make changes?
Yes, I think they've already met. So that's why you see it already. So we all know how the NBA makes some of its money. It makes its money how? By getting money from the ESPN, and then ESPN pay them. So what's going to happen is you're going to have the corporations, then you're going to have ESPN, and then you're going to have, and they have to partner together, and they need somebody. And that's and I don't want to get off the subject, but it's the same thing as LeBron James. Once they found LeBron James, that was it for Kobe. And that's what they're trying to do again. But the ladies are not allowing it. So they've already met. They already got plans.
Yeah.
And remember this last part. Everything's about advertising. Now they feel they can advertise her, but they can't advertise Angela Reese the way, from a corporate level.
Correct.
So Angela Reese is gonna get hers from like the locals. So she's going to get her deal, but it's going to be kind of the minorities in a way. That's what she's going to be able to sell to, like the Taco Bell and all that. She got that. But we talking about globally or US wide, you already know who they are.
Correct. And so last thing before you go. Do you think as far as marketability, it might be true that Caitlin Clark might be the most marketable player, right? That might be true. But as far as production on the court, do you think she's worthy of being heavily marketed and coined as the face of the league? Because most of the guys in the NBA who has been the face of the league actually had the game to match. Do you think that do you think this is gonna fall apart for who's trying to market her? And do you think they're gonna get their money back? Because right now, if she can't break through this and get through this and actually start balling, it's gonna be bad for them.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm just gonna be honest, because I've been processing. I looked at her, man. Do I think she's gonna go in the weight room? No. Do I think the only thing she got on her side is she got her father? Is she gonna listen to her father and tell? Because she got to go to the weight room, bro. She needs about at least 15 pounds. At least 15 pounds. And so I think that she got about another year. And if she can't do it, I don't unless they change some rules. But the thing with the league in the NBA start changing rules in '99 for it to be a fluid offense. Mm-hmm. They start changing the rules. They started, and the impact ain't to another decade.
Yeah,
that saved, and you know who that truly helped. That truly helped. What's his name? Oh Lord, 3-point shoot.
Curry. It helped Nash as well, because guards like Nash was coming in like Bobby Hurley, and they couldn't last 2 years.
That is correct. So Curry truly got the full benefit of it. But unless the WNBA change some rules, I'll make sure I keep calling back.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, hey, I just want to say this. She's in trouble.
You might be right. We about to see what happened when she played Donna Taurasi, because I know Donna Taurasi want a piece of her.
Yes, sir. Hey, have a good day, man. And hey, man, I just want to salute you, give you kudos. You keep making it happen, man. Keep making it happen.
Thanks, bro, man. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Somebody said ain't nobody. K-Son saying ain't no woman putting on 15 pounds. I mean, she get pregnant. That's really 15 pounds, and she might keep it. You know what I mean? So we don't know. All right, let's finish this interview. Chennedy Carter.
Did the tippiness that was going on before, because that was there? Do you have any? Was there a moment before that?
No. I think I got hit in the head the play before, and it was just like one of those things that was in the heat of the moment. I don't know Caitlin. I don't know her from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is hoops. It's competitive, and this is basketball. And you're playing against somebody like me. I classify myself as a dog. So if you're gonna throw a punch, then I'm gonna compete with you. I'm gonna play at the level that you're given. So that's just a player that I am.
What do you?
All right, and the phone number is here, man. 336-456-6453. I see some people that disagree with me in the comments. Michael Childress, or is it Childress? Michael Childress, man. Yeah, call in, man. I would love to hear your perspective on it, man, and see if you can share that with the audience. So call in. You're more than welcome to, for sure.
But
when you say get to know the player, what are you referring to?
I'm just seeing a lot of things of players, not of fans, just not understanding who I am as a player. You have to understand me as a person too, and don't just look at one tape and form an opinion about me. I'm truly a passionate person about the game, and I'm genuine. You can ask all my teammates; they've got to know me. They know the real Chennedy Carter. So I'm just saying, don't form an opinion off of one little clip, and you didn't even see the whole game and/or the play that led to that.
You gotta realize all of us have a story. And Chennedy has been out of the league. I've had a story behind me. People are going to have their misconceptions about each and one of us on this team. And that's what makes it so special. Bringing each other together. I think I wear that on my shoulders. Kennedy wears that on her shoulders because everybody doesn't get this opportunity. So when we go out there and play super hard, compete every single day, it's not personal. I promise you it's based off of our stories and what we've come from. We've come from so many different places that you guys have never seen or would never understand. So just being able to go out there and play with that chip on our shoulder every single night, that's just what we do and that's just who we are. And you have to accept that.
That conversation with Teresa, though, she said she followed up and had a conversation. Is there an understanding about, maybe there was a line that was crossed in terms of that?
There's no line. I'm competing. I'm going to compete. I've already let you know I'm going to compete. If you're going to throw punches first, I'm going to compete. It's all love. It's basketball. This happens in the NBA. Actually, I'm focused on New York now. I'm not really focused on that play anymore. It happened. Okay. It's just a basketball. It just happened. Like, it's over with. I don't know why we're dragging it, but we continue to drag a play that happened in a whole.
Caller from Michigan, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Michael, man. It's just jealousy, man. They don't like that woman.
Name the person that's jealous.
I think the whole league jealous out of her because she don't even want getting roughed up.
The whole entire league.
I think so.
So how many games have you watched this season? How many games have you watched this season?
Only watched 5 of them. I ain't gonna lie. About
five of them. Did you see anybody else getting roughed up?
No, just her.
So you didn't see when Angel Reese got choke slammed while she was in the air by
No, I'm talking about on her team.
On her team?
I was talking about Chennedy Carter's team. Chennedy Carter was the only one getting roughed up. Nobody else on her team.
Did you see the statement made by her head coach and she put it out in the media? Okay, there's a rookie last year that was a #1 draft pick that came out of South Carolina. Aaliyah Boston. Are you familiar with Aaliyah Boston? Aaliyah Boston. All right, so she's the center that plays for the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark. She was a rookie last year, #1 draft pick out of South Carolina. Her head coach,
#1 draft pick, was she?
Yes, she was. Her head coach has a statement saying this is the exact same treatment that they was giving Boston last season, and it needs to stop. So she's saying that Boston got this exact same treatment last year as a #1 draft pick playing for the Indiana Fever and the best player on the team, and she made All-Star as well last year. She's saying Boston got the exact treatment last year. Are you aware of that?
Nope, I just found out now.
All right, so that's why you come to shows like this, man, because we got the facts. I appreciate the call, man.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, she's not the only one, even on her team, getting fouled like this. She's the only rookie right now, and she's getting most of the attention now. But Boston was getting it last year, right? So
the fourth quarter happened after that. Multiple events happened after that, guys. So we just gotta let that play go.
But the fact that the league waited a day to upgrade to a flagrant foul, that extended the time of this play.
Chris, what's going on, brother? What's your thoughts? Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, man.
Go ahead.
What happened?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh, I just want to say real quick, man, the league ain't jealous, man. They angry. They angry because for 25, 27 some years, they've been playing this level of basketball, and they only getting the sign now because of this one girl, right? And we're not saying that Caitlin Clark can't hoop, right? We all saw what she did in college. But these women have been hooping like that for 25 plus some odd years.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have took this one girl to get that shine, right?
Yeah.
And they mad because they playing defense. Like there's no buddy in this game. Like your buddies is on your team. That's it. You're out there to go to war, get a win by any means, right?
Yeah.
It gets chippy, yeah. It happens to be like that sometimes. But nobody's talking about when Angel Reese, and it was actually 2 plays that what's her name? Alyssa Thomas roughed up in a minute. 2 plays in 60 seconds that Alyssa Thomas roughed up Angel Reese.
Right.
Nobody's talking about that.
Right.
Nobody's talking about that. But everybody sees the the shoulder check on the inbound play to Caitlin Clark.
Right.
And let's not act like Caitlin Clark don't be selling some of these plays too. Like she sold the hit against the fan in college.
Yeah. She'll sell it and she dish it out as well. You know,
yeah.
That's the thing about these girls, man. They like, man, we know the real, man. Like Caitlin Clark feisty. You know what I mean? But y'all babying her and she don't need it. She gonna be fine.
And they can't be mad. Like, listen, she was the number one pick for a reason. Like, she got drafted by this team for a reason because they suck. So them drafting her wasn't gonna be the end all be all to them making it a run to the WNBA finals. They suck. They've had the number one pick for the last 2 years, and he probably gonna get it again. So all that, game is supposed to translate, not necessarily in the game that she had in college. Her flaws were hidden very well by the fact that she was going against a lot of subpar opponents and defenses. But now you playing against elite athletes and women at your level of sport, and you can't hide them flaws that easily now. Everybody got tape on you. Everybody knows what to do. Push you right because you can't shoot and drive to your right. You only like shooting to your left. You lack on defense and you have a lot of turnover issues.
Yeah.
But this is stuff we already knew in college. But because she could put up a 40-piece by shooting from the logo, it was okay. It was cool. It's like Luka. Luka can put up outstanding numbers, but y'all forget that he has glaring holes in his free throws and his defense.
Yeah. So I guess the media conditioning is bleeding over into the WNBA because Angel Reese just got ejected from the game, and they said it was for no reason. I can't wait. I can't wait to watch that playback. Like, probably not like everybody, but I got the WNBA League Pass. It's only $34 for the entire season. So go ahead and donate that money, because it'll help them out. But I'm gonna go watch the playback of the game as soon as I finish with this recording, right? So I want to see
they're
that
playing
game.
the Liberty, right? I think somebody
the
said in the comments that it was trippy. It was already getting trippy.
Yeah. They playing the team that beat the Indiana Fever by 37 and held Caitlin to 3 points. So we'll see how they do against it.
Real quick before I go and let you go on, I don't know if you saw it in the comments, but I said that ESPN already deleted that Monica McNutt episode off of YouTube.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
It was fast.
It was real quick.
Rule number one, man, you don't embarrass Stephen A. Smith on live television, no matter how right you are.
They spent it today, though. They spent it. I seen the clip of what they was talking about when they was saying, "Oh man, they pretty much were saying it's all a show." You know what I mean? So, oh man, they so glossy and fake, man. Yeah,
Glaze, man. Glaze.
Yeah, it is what it is. But
all right, man, go ahead and finish this up, brother.
All right, thanks, man. All right, so I'm gonna end this this topic of Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. I'll play for you one last thing for Shanae Ogumake, and then I'll move on to the last topic, which is LeBron James.
This is my State of the Union WNBA edition. Let's start with the play. For those who may be new to this, the WNBA has always been a physical league full of competitive fire and trash talk. And on the full sequence of that play, Caitlin was talking. And in this league, no one backs down to trash talk. Now, I have played with Chennedy Carter, and her choice to retaliate on a non-basketball play was literally foul and something that she has struggled with her entire career. That was not okay. But one player's approach is not indicative of an entire league. All rookies, especially number one picks, I know what it's like, have been tested mentally, physically, emotionally, from Candace Parker to Sabrina Ionescu to Kelsey Plum to Skylar Diggins-Smith. And a few days ago, Alyssa Thomas was just ejected for a hard play on Angel Reese. Plays like this happen in sports, but now it's being used to further agendas that don't serve the game. So when it comes to women's athletes, there's this expectation that players in the heat of the game should constantly stop what they're doing and be appreciative of Caitlin. They should bow down instead of being the competitors that they are. These women are elite basketball players who are competitors, who show up and show out every night before the eyes were there on the game. We all know and we appreciate the unparalleled amount of growth and attention that Caitlin, I'm her biggest fan, is driving to help become the beacon of so much interest and engagement and viewership to this game. game. But that narrative, that actually does a disservice to her, because the ones who grind through that type of grind become beasts. This is not hate. This is hoops, like any other sport that is professional at the highest level. And I hope people truly get to understand that.
It's not hate, it's hoops. And I couldn't have said that better myself, man. I enjoyed the way she broke that down. And I hope everybody started to see it that way, man. Caitlin will be fine. Caitlin will figure out how to play through that physicality. This is what the league is. Every player comes in, and just like Donna Taurasi said before the season started, reality is coming. There's always going to be a learning curve, especially for rookies when you come in the league. You gotta learn how we do these things. You got to learn WNBA politics, and you got to learn how to deal with that physicality. And once you figure that out, and you are what everybody is saying you are, you will be that. But if you can't get through this, then you're not what everyone is saying you are, right? And that's my thoughts on that.